How is pain and suffering calculated after a car accident in New York City? Pain and suffering compensation in New York City is determined based on the severity of injuries sustained in a car accident. Unlike medical expenses or lost wages, which have clear financial values, pain and suffering damages are more subjective and aim to account for the emotional and physical toll on the victim's life. Legal framework for pain and suffering claims in New York. New York follows a no-fault insurance system, meaning that car accident victims must first turn to their own insurance for coverage of medical bills and lost wages. However, victims who suffer a serious injury as defined under New York Insurance Law Section 5102D may be eligible to seek compensation beyond their no-fault benefits. This threshold includes severe disfigurement, fractures, permanent loss or limitation of a body part or function, or an injury that prevents a person from performing daily activities for at least 90 days within a 180-day period. Cases such as Teray v. Avis Rent-A-Car Sis. and Pommels v. Perez have set legal precedents on the type of evidence required to prove pain and suffering damages. A Brooklyn car accident lawyer can help ensure that the necessary medical records and testimony support your claim. Methods used to calculate pain and suffering. There is no fixed formula for calculating pain and suffering damages in New York, but two common methods are used. The multiplier method involves adding up economic damages such as medical expenses and lost wages and then multiplying that sum by a number between 1.5 and 5, depending on the severity of the injuries. More severe and long-lasting injuries result in a higher multiplier. The per diem approach assigns a daily rate, often equivalent to the victim's daily earnings, multiplied by the number of days they experience pain and suffering. Insurance companies sometimes use software programs to calculate settlement amounts, factoring in the type of injury, duration of treatment, and medical recommendations. An experienced attorney can challenge these calculations and advocate for a higher settlement. Factors affecting pain and suffering compensation. Several key factors influence the amount awarded for pain and suffering, the severity and permanence of injuries. Length of recovery time. Physical limitations or disability. The emotional impact, including PTSD, depression, or anxiety. The extent of scarring or disfigurement. The effect on daily life and activities. The victim's age at the time of the injury. Strength of medical evidence and legal representation. Each case is unique, and settlements can range from a few $1,000s to millions, depending on these factors. While the Insurance Information Institute reports that the average payout for car accident injuries is around $23,234, actual settlements vary widely. Seeking legal help for your claim. Calculating pain and suffering compensation requires legal experience and a thorough understanding of New York's legal system. A skilled attorney can gather evidence, negotiate with insurance companies, and, if necessary, take the case to trial to secure a fair compensation. At Kucher Law Group, our lawyers are dedicated to fighting for the rights of car accident victims in Brooklyn and throughout New York City. We have extensive experience handling pain and suffering claims and can help maximize your compensation. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident, call Kucher Law Group today at 929-563-6780 to schedule a consultation. Visit us at 463 Pulaski Street, No. 1C, Brooklyn, New York 11221, United States, to discuss your case and explore your legal options.